everyone, this is Rocky and thank you so much for joining my channel. Today I'm feeling a little bored, so I just wanted to do like a quick, I don't know, what do I call it, like play dress up kind of a video today. There are quite a few things in my wardrobe that I've shown you guys over time, or actually there are a few that I bought recently that I kind of in theory told you how I plan to wear them, but I didn't show you how I wanted to wear them. But also I actually just want to test it out and see if I like bought something that I'm never going to wear, or if how I envisioned wearing it is going to work out. So I actually have the things hanging up behind me, and as I go through these, those of you who watch me all the time will be like, oh yeah, I remember that, or maybe not, I don't know. But I'm going to go through all of these. I'm going to start with this first one here. The very first one is an oversized t-shirt that I bought from a local store called the Silver Room here in Chicago. And this is an oversized men's t-shirt with Grace Jones on the front. I just love this. I loved all of her, you know, quirky beauty on this shirt, and wanted to wear this as a dress. So when I bought this, I was probably a little less heavy than I am now. So, you know, I thought that this would work as a dress, but I want to see how this works. And I want to know how I can possibly style it in terms of shoes. So let me go ahead and put that on. Kind of feeling this as a dress still, even though, you know, I'm a little bit heavier. But the thing is, I wasn't sure how I wanted to do the shoes. So if you'll notice, on this shirt, at the bottom of this shirt, how her boots are. So I thought I would rock some boots that were very similar to how she has it, and see how that works with this piece. So let's see. So how do we feel about this with these boots? And then I have another way I'd like to try them with, some, I don't know, some more summery peep toe thigh-high boots. So I'm thinking I'm going to try that as well. And you guys let me know which one looks better with this look. I love having these boots that mimic the boots that she has on, but you guys let me know what you think. Okay, and so these are the thigh-high boots. I feel like it takes, in a way, it makes this a bit more modest because now my legs are a bit covered. At least that's my thought process on this one. I have styled these boots, I can't tell you how many times on these styling videos that I've done over the last 2.5 years, but I've never actually worn these in public. I don't go out enough, for one, but for two, I just, you know, whenever you have a piece that's pretty unique like this, like I told you, don't buy it if you can't think of 5 different outfits to wear it with, then you're probably not going to get your cost per wear. And this was one of those things. I fell in love immediately, but I didn't think about how I was going to style them. So I'm excited to see that I could possibly, you know, rock it with this. I don't know, but you guys let me know if this is a good look, you know, for this type of outfit. I like it. I think it will get a lot of looks and a lot of conversation, and I feel comfortable in it. The shoes are comfortable. I feel less naked. So let me know your thoughts on this particular styling. The next item is this pair of, I don't even know what kind of pants to call these, but these are from j.crew. They're called the Whinny Pant, and they're pretty fitted. And I imagined myself wearing this as part of a suit. A while ago, I purchased this blazer from, I can't remember whether it was from Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack, one or the other, but I hadn't paired them together, but in my head they seemed like they were very close in color, which they are. So I imagined, you know, sort of rocking this as a suit, as a, you know, sort of a matching suit. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And go ahead, you know, actually you have to excuse the fact I kept my little crop t-shirt on underneath. I just ain't got the energy. So as expected, this matches like to a T. I am a fan of this. So this is the suit look. You guys have seen me wear this before, at least for the j.crew haul that I just did not too long ago. You guys saw these, and they're supposed to be fitted. There is a link to what these look like on the model. But I absolutely like this. My first vision was to, I mean, not my first. I have a couple of visions of how I would wear this. Obviously, this is one of them, sort of in a casual state. Like I could do, obviously, a crop top. or a, you know, a full-on t-shirt. But the other way I imagine wearing this was actually to the office with a white button down, something really crispy and very professional. The shoes would vary. You know, I like to kind of, you know, change things up from time to time. It could be something like this pink pump, or it could be even, you know, something like this yellow pump to keep it sort of all one color. But I always like to do something a little different, so I would probably do something, you know, completely different from what I'm wearing, depending on, I guess, why I'm wearing it. And this one would probably make this a little bit more acceptable with, you know, the same color palette, the monotone, no, I'm sorry, the monochrome look makes this a bit more digestible. This mustardy color makes it more digestible. So I don't know, I would do a few ways, but this actually turned out exactly how I expected it would. This next item is a top that I got from a Shein haul recently. I wasn't really sure that I would be able to pull this off. Once I did the try on haul though, I realized that I could wear this with high-waisted, very high-waisted items, and it would still work for me. So immediately once I had tried this on, I was thinking jeans, you know, high-waisted jeans for this. A good contrast, a way to kind of turn down the whole bridal feel of the lantern organza sleeves. So that's the way I think I want to try to pair this up and see how it works out. So this is the top, and now again I was thinking of wearing this with high-waisted jeans, which these are, you know, fairly high-waisted in my opinion. And I like this look actually for these jeans. So I think it takes away from the whole, like I said, wedding vibes of wearing this sort of sheer veil-y looking type of thing. And I really like this. It's youthful, it's I don't know, feminine, it looks fresh, it looks clean. I really like this look. So it turned out the way that I want to. I think, you know, I would probably, depending on where I'm going, I might decide to put a belt on this. I could either do a white belt or a blue belt. That would match well with these jeans to kind of camouflage. I could also do any other color belt if I'm trying to do some funky shoes or something like that. But right off, I feel like I would do something like just some plain white sneakers actually. Just keep it really simple. And then kind of do something just plain and simple here. That's probably how I would see myself wearing this. This is very festival-like, right? Backpack or something like that. I think this is a really cool look. The next piece I want to share with you is another one that I did from a j.crew haul, which is sort of this eyelet shirt, which I always have a hard time showing white for some reason on these videos. But this eyelet shirt, and I thought that this was a good shirt to sort of replace your simple white t-shirt. Has a little bit of feminine detail to it. So I think anywhere that you would wear a white t-shirt, a plain white tee, this could be supplemented and it would look just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on so you can see my vision for how I wanted to rock something like this. So like I mentioned before, this is totally like your plain white t-shirt, except it does have a little bit of detail to it. This again just adds a little bit of, like a little bit of femininity, and it still has that same clean classic jeans and a t-shirt look that you would go for. So again, this is exactly the look that you would probably be going for. This again is the same. This is the same pair of high-waisted jeans that we had on before with the crop top. But now if you don't feel comfortable doing a crop top, this is fully covered like a white t-shirt but with just a little bit more pizzazz. So I thought this was a good look. So I don't know, you tell me what you think. And again, in any scenario, even like with a suit or whatever the case may be, you could wear this in so many ways. I could even, to be honest with you, dress this up with a really big ball skirt and wear this to something formal-ish, you know what I mean? And still have a nice look, even though this seems like a plain white t-shirt. So I am actually really enjoying this. Yes. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do to cover this area just yet. But I did have this skirt that I got, and I'm going to show you in a second. I got this skirt for a fashion show that I was doing quite some time ago. Wouldn't it be good to pair these together and sort of accessorize this in a way where it made this white okay? So let me show you the look. So I thought that by pairing this with sneakers, this would be okay. And I thought it toned it down a bit. I love that, you know, obviously, so the back is out, and that makes it a little less, you know, serious and things like that. But I also thought maybe like this looks a bit too stark, right? So how could I, you know, make it a little bit better? So I was thinking maybe if I put something on top. So I could do a couple things. I could probably pair it with a white blazer, just to kind of make the look a little bit more cohesive. But again, it gives us that same issue of it being so stark and bright and white. So depending on what I'm doing, like if this were like an all-white party or something like that, if I were going on an all-white boat party and it wasn't super stinking hot, maybe if it were going to be at night, this would be good. The blazer would keep me warm, you know, at night on a boat. And, you know, again, I'm adhering to the dress code and everything like that. And then also being able to have some casual sneakers. I could dance. I wouldn't feel uncomfortable on a rocking boat, all of that stuff. Another thing I could possibly do is just change out the blazer so that it's not as stark and bright. So I think I like this look a little bit better. It's a bit more casual. I could probably even roll this up a bit higher, right? And have this look a little less serious. This more so goes with the tone of the top as opposed to the bottom, and I'm still keeping it casual with the sneakers. I think I like this look. It's oversized. It takes away from the bouffantness, the big, you know, puffiness of the skirt. So I think this is a good way that I can wear this. Where I would wear it, I'm not sure, but I was just thinking above and beyond just having, you know, the high-rise pants or high-rise skirt or something like that with this, how else could I pair this top? The last things I want to show you are a couple of mistakes that I want to correct that I shared with you on a previous video. It was a Shein haul, and I showed you these pieces here. So this very first one is a dress, and I don't know if you remember me saying, something isn't right about this dress. I remember it being nicer on the website. I don't know, but I still liked it. But what happened was I tried it on wrong. I tried it on as your just typical halter, but it's supposed to be like a crisscross halter, which gives it a more classy look. The only thing, you know, I absolutely loved it. I wore it over the weekend. I felt like a goddess, but the only thing that didn't work out for me is the length. It was entirely too long, and it dragged along the ground the entire time I was wearing it. And unfortunately, I decided to pair it with a pair of like suede sandals, and the suede sandals got really dirty. And I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see it. So right here along the edges here, the dirt swept up all over my shoes. So I ordered some suede cleaner, a suede cleaner kit from Amazon. Hopefully that works out. If it does, I mean, I'll share with you how it turns out. Hopefully it works out. And if it does, we found a hack, right? We did it together, and you got a hack, I got a hack. The other thing that I made a mistake on was this short set here. So it looks, you know, it looks pretty simple, shorts, top, right? So, and I kept remarking the fact that I'm like, man, this top is so wide. I wish there was a way I could have gotten this in a smaller size, blah, blah, blah. Well, it turns out this is the back. You're supposed to wear, this is the front, this is the back. And I mean, I feel so slow. It's simple, right? It's simple. Shorts and a top. Shorts, tops. So yeah, tried it on wrong, and now that I know the right way to wear both pieces, we are golden. I am liking them so much more. Again, recommending it because it was super, super comfy, right? So I just tried it on wrong. Oh man, sometimes I don't know about myself. All right, so that brings us to the end. I just felt like playing dress up today. Hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I did. It gave me some, you know, clarity, some inspiration. What I would love to know is what you thought of the ways that I envisioned wearing these, because they could be stupid. If you have any additional ideas on how I could wear them, or if you felt, you know, like, yeah, I liked it, you know, that was dope, you know, that's exactly what I would have done too. I'd like to hear that too. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. And one other thing, if you haven't already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting on, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, share with your friends so we can grow together. Hit that like button. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me. Bye.